Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 1579 in Candy Crush Saga as a special dedication to Cheryl, who's let me know that there have been quite a few changes on this board. So I'm not even going to pay attention to what it was, let's just look at what it is right now. We have 28 moves to clear out 122 jelly. This seems like a huge number compared to what we've had to do in the past, but that's simply because King has changed the way they count jelly. They used to count one square as one, even if it's double thick, and now they count it as two. So don't let that daunt you that it's a high number. It's just like any other jelly number. We just have to clear all of the jelly off the board. All right, so let's see how to do that because we've got some blockers in the way. We've got licorice locks that we have to get rid of either by hitting with a special or by matching with the colors that are under here. We have got marmalade, which is pretty easy. We just have to hit it or hit next to it and it goes away. We have got frosting of various layers. And then we've also got these cutouts, and to me these are the most difficult to deal with because we can never get rid of them, and they curtail our opportunity to make specials and combos and things like that. So we're going to have to work against those. Now we've also got ticking time bombs on the board, but they're set at 31 and we only have 28 moves. So obviously we used to have more moves on this board. And I'm going to ignore these. Well, I'm actually just going to treat them like the colors they are and ignore the fact that they have numbers on them, because the numbers mean absolutely nothing in this current configuration. And then we've got the conveyor belt, and this can be good and it can be frustrating because sometimes we're just about ready to set something up and it all goes away because the conveyor belt comes around. But the good thing is, if I make a move that creates some cascading, then look, the conveyor belt moved and it made more cascading for me. So it can be an advantage. I can make this move or this move or this move. An advantage to making this is I only have one layer of frosting here, and this would be gone and it would be populated then with candy, and that's kind of interesting. This would take out two layers. This would take out a really thick layer, plus it's off to the edge. And I think off to the edge might be difficult to deal with. Oh, I like this now. I'll take this and make a stripe at the same time. If I wait, this is going to come over here, but it's not going to line up because this is going to come over here. And I like hitting this really thick, long column of frosting with that stripe. So I'll take that opportunity. Making another stripe and opening another one of these licorice locks, I think that's a good choice. Now notice this is listed just as a regular level. It's not listed as a hard level. But we all know that sometimes they make changes that make things super difficult and they don't give it a different rating. So it's as hard as it is. And don't worry that it's not listed as a hard level. If it's hard to you, then it's a difficult level. I could do this and take out some frosting, and that's pretty good. Or I could do this and shoot all the way up here. I think I prefer this move. And it's lower to the ground, so again, more cascading opportunities are likely to occur. I could do this and take this out, or I could make a stripe. Now this stripe isn't going the direction I want. I want things going vertically. So I'm going to choose this instead and try to open this up. Look at this. This is not populating because we've got these blockers here. So I need more vertical stripes to help me out. Horizontal stripe, not all that great. But it's now kind of the best move I have. And it does take this out. So I guess I'll take that. See if I can set it up with another special. That doesn't seem to be helpful. I'm not worried about these jelly. I figure I'll get these jelly as I clear out everything else. So now I want to take out colors that aren't very prevalent to try to concentrate things down. I don't have a lot of blue here. So if I take out blue, maybe I'll be able to get some of the other colors to match up better. I don't like any of my choices. I'm going to do this just to try to get some cascading going. I can't take out any more blue. I can't take out green, which would be the second color I would want to choose. So I'm going to go for cascading, allowing things to drop into position. All right, well, this is a bit different. Now I've got the opportunity to make a wrapped, which would set off the stripe, but it would also set off the wrapped, and I just don't see value in creating things down here. I would rather wait and get these two together and use two wrong-facing stripes to make one that can go vertically. I'd love to wait and get this purple to come through and make a color bomb, but then this is going to move, so that doesn't really work for me. Oh, I think I'm going to do this and hope this holds. I got a stripe out of that. Again, it's horizontal, so it's not very helpful. Let's go ahead and do this. See what happens. Oh, until I can get that open, life is tough. Now I've got this beautiful color bomb that volunteered itself. Maybe I should just take out orange and open up a few things here, or red. But if it were blue, I would definitely take it if I could put this together with blue. And if I could put it together with another special, that would be best of all. It's just, yeah, trying to get that to stick around is not easy. Still can't take out blue, so I'm still not going to use this. Yikes. No good moves. Oh, okay. Well, let's put the blue with it. And now we'll open this up, and we've got some wrapped candies in here that can be explosive if we can set them off. So I still need more things that I can aim up that way. I've got some wrapped candies now. Putting these together with stripes would be wonderful if I can manage that, if I can get a stripe to volunteer. Wrapped, wrapped, beautiful if it were up here. Not helpful at all down here, except it would create some chaos, and chaos can sometimes be good for us. Look at all these stripes. Okay, I'm going to make a vertical stripe. And there we go. Now I've got some freedom. I have the feeling that things are going to go quickly now. Unfortunately, I don't have very many moves left. And so the chances of getting magical things to happen here, it's not very likely because it took so long to get this open. If I'd been able to open this with, I don't know, maybe 5 moves extra to what I had, I would be in a much better position, but I can't get over there. I can't set those off. Although we are getting this beautiful cascading here that helps. Okay, so I see what needs to happen. I need to focus on making vertical stripes to get up through here. A color bomb stripe candy combo would be awesome. When I do get a color bomb, if I can't match it with a stripe, if I can take out the color of the wrapped candies in here and then try to trigger those, that would be extremely beneficial. So yeah, it's a bit tough, but I'm determined to make sure that I get this done and get it done without boosters. Even if other people decide to use boosters, I have no problem with that. I just want to show you it can be done without boosters. So I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to come back with a new board but no microphone until there's something new and important to discuss. Be right back. So obviously this one is going much better for me, and now the challenge is to make sure that I play well enough to preserve the good fortune I have. Do I make this move here to take this out? Do I make this, which takes out 2, and we've got double thick stuff and it's lower to the ground, so it might create some cascading? Do I use one of these guys and just take out a color? I'm going to go for that cascading aspect, even though I like to work up at the top. Well, that didn't cascade at all, but I tried. Let's see. Now I can make a special that I can't quite reach with here yet. I could do a wrapped or I could do a stripe. On this board, I just like stripes more. Even if I can't match it up yet, maybe I'll be able to. Okay, here we go. No! Well, at least we got a color removed, and that concentrates things down. So look at how rich the colors are, how dense everything is. I often say color bombs beget color bombs in other specials. That's because when we remove a color from the board, look what happens. We get a better chance of being able to make more of these things. But I still have to work up here, and I'm not getting up here very easily. So I think I'm going to take out all red from the board. Even though I could make more specials, I'm going to work with what I've got on the board. Making more specials and then having them kind of blow up where I don't want them isn't really very helpful. And then I think maybe taking out all purple or all orange. Ooh, I'm going to take out orange, which is going to take this out, but then also bring the purple down, right? And really help over here. There we go. So we're getting there. Now I think because I only have one other color bomb on the board, maybe doing this isn't a bad move. Although I have the feeling if I can get these guys together, that I might not need too much of anything else. Yeah, I probably didn't even need to make that color bomb because it just got taken out. It didn't really add anything. But that's how I beat this level, and that was my 3rd playthrough for recording purposes. It is tricky. If you cannot get up here and get things going quickly, then it's going to be hard to get everything done in time. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. Cheryl, I wish the best of luck to you and to everyone else. And as always, folks, thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.